Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Greetings, freedom guides of the greatest awakening of all eternity. In these holy times of the Great Awakening, each moment is worth more than a priceless gem, for we are given the opportunity to break through and break free from all wheels of samsara and cycles of birth and death, of archonic time loops. Keep walking your path with heart as divine conscious co-creators of heaven on earth, as we finalize and resolve all remaining interference patterns laid over our 5D paradise. We remove and dissolve all nefarious technologies and lower densities and frequencies, holding Gaia and all her children of the sun in the lower realms of separation and suffering. We call in our highest timelines of peace, joy, bliss, harmony, prosperity, and abundance in this now for all our good people of the new earth. A'ho! Welcome, beloved beings of light. I am Paul, White Gold Eagle, Keen 47, Blue Galactic Hand of our Universal Alliance of Light with PrimeDisclosure.com. We have many powerful transmissions again for you today from our sacred New Earth scribes, so be sure to listen to the very end, where we release a powerful divine decree, Cathar Soul Awakening. And please do us a favor and share this video with your teams and tribes all over this realm. And if you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe and click the subscribe button below. And now we continue with Divine Sister of the Light Aura 444. Holy Fire Water DNA Purification and Activations. Solar Recoding of Genetic Sequencing of Higher Perception Strands of DNA to Attune. Changing the structure of molecular biology from a frequency attunement. Carbon-based atomic structure was an inversion to the blueprint of creation, with 12 strands fully activated, not 2. The other 10 connect to higher dimensional bands of frequencies, the harmonics. The harmonics is what God consciousness used to create the angelic human template. The defiance of that is why humanity's genes have been altered with false gods and their plan to distort and control because they disconnected from the true source of light, which is why they deceive humanity on science and biology. Thankfully, angelic frequencies are returning and recoding through the portal of the sun, attuning stagnant carbon to the speed of light for plasma light to be received. This means the spin rate increases from subatomic particles and antiparticles within the atomic structure. This can feel like one is spinning, dizzy or nauseous, as that acceleration feels like a fair ride spinning. Breathe, center in the now, bring peace to your heart, and allow your body to relax. Density can't clear density, only light can. So allow yourself to receive light. And today from Divine Angel of the Light, Marsac 2010. The Earth has entered an irreversible ascent spiral, a vibrational point of no return where the truth is revealed, masks fall, and souls awaken en masse to their intrinsic divinity. What happened during the days of Ishtar was not just another religious celebration. It was a quantum detonation, a burst of Christ's light that traversed dimensions and dissolved ancient seals imposed on the collective consciousness of humanity. You are remembering, and in remembering you are reborn. But beware, the forces opposed to the light also know that judgment has begun, which is why they are intensifying misinformation, collective fear, and technological distractions. Everything is accelerating in the field. From Divine Sister of the Light Rokura to Ruki, the revelation of the Black Diamond and the Black Panther technology. Soon after our arrival to Australia, the black diamond revealed itself, a sacred signal, encoded and alive. What seemed at first a mystery unraveled into a living intelligence. The black diamond is not just a relic or a metaphor. It is an ancient technology reawakened now, carrying the legacy of the Black Panther spirit, the Mother's creation gate, the black mirror revealing all that is hidden. It also holds the codes of divine justice for galactic lore. As we walk the song lines of this land, its connection to the Black Panther spirit became clear. Primal, sovereign, fierce, highly instinctive, protective of the child, and encoded with timeless wisdom of the distant futures as Gaia Galactica. The Black Panther holds the override codes, cutting through the false matrix like a hot blade through butter, activating our deep hidden powers, primal intelligence, and the prime directives we've always carried. The Black Diamond holds the twin black hole technology, a cosmic pairing of force and fusion, and with it the twinning of many realms. Twin flame codes align, awakening ancient soul covenants. Sudden and spontaneously alignments are taking place across all dimensions. Twin flames find themselves suspended in highly charged magnetic waves, gravitationally matching through time-space, distortions, fields, and dreams. The high love fields have opened, doubling the expansion of consciousness across all realms, igniting the twin fire of the heart with exponential potency. The Black Diamond stands as the primordial anchor, the gateway to TERRA, the luminous, swirling void where all creation is born and rests. During our journey, a message came through from a First Nations elder for us. Prairie was gifted the Black Diamond in his left thigh. He received it during his swim in the ocean of the East Coast from the Ancient Ones of Mu. His task, release it into the western waters. In Mandurah, beneath the Stargate, as the etheric diamond and the mother's pearl shimmered above, the offering was made. The remnants of the diamond now remain and continue to work within him, its essence now woven into the strands of creation itself on all dimensions. Soon after, we were called to the Black Diamond Lake. There, in ceremony, the Hercus was gifted into the waters, the golden threads of living light. We were asked to place the white diamond into the waters too. This white diamond, from Mu, Aotearoa, the merge of Mu, Aotearoa to Mu, Australia, now deep in the Black Diamond Lake of Western Australia. A convergence of opposites, igniting a vertical rainbow bridge from Te Kore to Te Oa Marama, shimmering across Gaia Galactica. This Mahi work is not theory. This is a living prophecy, being fulfilled in real time through us. We are the living conduits, the pillars of Mu, creating new worlds, following divine directives direct from Source Creator, the Holy Mother herself. We are walking it, divinely appointed and guided every step of the way, in every now moment. This alignment doesn't just take place for ourselves, this takes place for everyone. It is a choice. We chose ourselves, and now you get to choose too. Zion rises within us. This is not a place, but a state of being. As we embody this field of living intelligence and unlock its ultimate evolutionary upgrade for humanity, the Black Diamond has awakened, and now the diamonds are all activating, each color a ray of living light, each a portal of dimensional field, each one holding a special note, vibration, harmonic nodal point of the cosmos, all slowly and lovingly revealing themselves one by one as we journey. We are the frequency. We are the gatekeepers. We are home. Love Nani Ti Te Rokura Taruki, Galactic Grandmothers of Mu, from WeLoveRongoa.com. And today from Divine Angels of the Light Starseed Awakening Quest, Galactic Transmission, Log 21042-025. Sun in Taurus, Gridlock initiated, from Galactic Federation Transmission Relay, to active starseed units on Earth Plane, TERRA 3D. Frequency, TERRA Stabilization Phase 2. Message, your vibrational architecture is being calibrated. This is not a motivational quote, this is a command uplinked. The Sun's current position in Taurus has activated the root grid, syncing your personal field with the Gaian core. Simultaneously, Mars in Leo is spiking your action drive. Tension equals sacred. You are being asked to hold paradox. Be still, move with precision, anchor peace, radiate courage. Rest in the knowing, build in the fire. Star systems report Earth plane tuning disruptions, over-identification with 3D timelines, fluctuations in energy fields due to nostalgia loops, resistance to embodiment upgrades, recommended action by counsel, ground through deliberate embodiment, hydrate cellular memories, walk barefoot on terrain, speak only when soul resonance is stable, ignore all timelines trying to pull you back. Activation phrase, speak aloud. I am a stabilizer of the new harmonic. I walk as a living glyph of remembrance. My stillness is a signal to the stars. This message will repeat until embodied. Galactic Command. And today from Divine Angel of the Light, Lightworker 4444. The answer to all we seek is really quite simple, because in truth what we most desire is to experience love throughout the entirety of our beings. We all want to be valued, honored, and most of all to love and be loved. The Creator has returned within the consciousness of humanity to fulfill the promise to create a garden paradise of love in which we all shall live. In order to manifest the Creator's paradise of love in our lives, we must heal any energies that are beneath the frequency of love and learn to live from our hearts once again as children. It is the healed connection to our inner child that allows us access to the kingdom of heaven. Matthew 18:3, truly I tell you, he said, unless you turn and become like little children, you will never enter the kingdom of heaven. We live in the kingdom of heaven when we exist in the vibration of love. The pathway to the kingdom in truth is really quite simple. Live from the love in your heart as a child, and you shall forever dwell in the paradise of the heavenly kingdom. You shall forever exist in love as your heart most desires for you to be. And today from Divine Sister of the Light Shay from Numbers by Shay Numerology, 42425. You should feel a nudge forward today. For some, the clock is ticking as April's final efforts loom, and they have much yet to do. 144 flowing in. Others will feel this push as a spiritual summons to action. You will know which is for you. Both are important. The grounded and practical people will feel fulfilled as their business is wrapped up and they become more stable. The unsettled ones who can't find a comfortable spot for mind or body should spend this week pursuing productive outlets for their energy while remaining open to intuitive insight. If you sense both of these possibilities, prepare for a very full and vigorous week. And today from Divine Sister of the Light, Abigail Stellar Shekinah. Humanity is in the process of making an evolutionary leap and quantum transformation as they cross the threshold of higher Earth consciousness. What you are experiencing as a result of your activation and preparation for this higher frequency transition. Your energy body and system is upgrading and evolving. The dormant strands of your DNA have been activated. The average unconscious human function on a 2-strand DNA system, and this process has been activating humanity to a 12-strand DNA system. Many of you who are highly awakened and using advanced spiritual gifts are quite far in this process. You are releasing from your being the dense karmic baggage that cannot vibrationally match a 5th-dimensional and beyond state of being based on the heart frequency. Your auric field is expanding and becoming finer, crystalline and shimmering with new frequencies as you continue to grow spiritually. You are becoming what is the new human, and your entire body will be able to vibrate at a higher vibration and hold more radiance and light. You, your children, and your grandchildren will be bringing through the light codes for humanity, for the transformation of consciousness beyond anything you can now imagine. Whatever it is you are struggling with currently, to be more loving and compassionate, to forgive and to release pain, negativity, and hold higher relationships is going to become far easier in this future timeline as the human energy system becomes evolved. The new divine human will have a fully formed light body system and will be a divine source of light. From Divine Sister of the Light Devyani sing Isis channelings. Saturn meets Venus at first gate of authority at North Node, April 24th. Inanas, Venus's Journey of Descent, an Introduction Part 1. Close on the heels of Easter Resurrection Weekend, marking Gaia's and our inner resurrection, Venus as Inanna, the divine feminine principle in the original myth of resurrection, is now ready for her own resurrection via the shamanic journey of descent through the 7 gates into the underworld to meet her sister Ereshkigal, queen of the underworld. The monthly conjunction of Venus and the waning moon and the morning pre-dawn sky represent the gates. Inanna's descent into the underworld to meet her shadow self, Ereshkigal, is a myth of surrender of the known into the uncharted unknown underworld of death and shadows. It leads us on a journey of self-discovery and reclamation of true inner power and truth. Our core essence that lies behind the attachments and illusions, the titles, masks, veils, walls, and external validations we mistake as our ego identity, the very symbols of which we are asked to surrender at each of the 7 gates of descent, which further correspond to our 7 chakras. It is a journey of courage and transformation as we meet with our shadow aspects of fear, shame, grief, rage, loss, pride, guilt at each of these gates. And it is only by acknowledging these aspects of ourselves can we integrate them into light and come into wholeness. And by some divine orchestration, a very unique X factor has emerged as gatekeeper of the first gate of descent of this brand new journey. As Venus Inanna and the newly birthed Pisces Aries metagoddess after 104 years. Overtone prepares for her shamanic journey of descent at the first gate on the 24th, 25th of April, gate of authority at Crown Chakra. It is none other than Saturn who plays the gatekeeper. In the original myth, at each gate of descent, the gatekeeper calls attacks from Inanna, and Inanna has to surrender as stripped off a personal item which is associated with the identity and power of her title of Queen of Heaven and Earth. At the first gate she is stripped off her crown, a symbol of her queenship, sovereignty, power, and authority. As we mirror her journey, as above, so below. Symbolically, for us it represents the surrender of attachments to the outer worldly identity, title, external validations that provide for a false sense of ego, security, authority, and power. It represents the need to relinquish the need to control and dominate others, and the desire of power over. It represents the release of blocks that keep us disconnected from divine source, and thus self-gnosis, self-agency, self-authority, self-sovereignty, and inner power. Saturn as gatekeeper, of gate of descent, conjunct Venus and North Node, Part 2. Saturn is the cosmic gatekeeper, holding us accountable for our karmic debts, responsibilities, duties, and hard work. From a broader perspective, Saturn emerging as gatekeeper at North Node in Pisces, as Venus begins this brand new journey of death, resurrection, and empowerment, means that we are being audited and reviewed not only for this lifetime, but for lifetimes past, as Pisces represents the very last sign of the zodiac wheel. At North Node, this is the gateway of review. What lessons around love, relationships, connections, creativity, self-worth, values, finances have been learned and are now ready to embark on a whole new timeline, trajectory? What connections, intimate or financial, are we tolerating simply for their convenience, familiarity, security, but have in reality outlived their purpose? Let resonance be your guide, and give a graceful burial to that which has reached completion, so that new contracts, partnerships, connections may enter with their new chemistry, magnetism, resonance, and lessons. Are our soul contracts, partnerships, outlets of creativity being stifled by routine, safety, and false illusions, or do they reflect our dynamic and ever-evolving perceptions of self-worth and value and help us expand and ascend? Where are we still not speaking our truth, people-pleasing or diminishing ourselves? Are the foundations of our relationships and connections built on strong pillars of reciprocity and balance, or are we short-selling and self-sabotaging? In a recent client session, I was shown that this would be an ideal time for soul fragment retrieval, particularly with respect to past life soulmate connections that are stuck in loops of trauma bonding, thus inhibiting connection at its highest light frequency. At the collective level, this could throw up some revelations about political, economical models of authority and leadership, spearheaded by hidden agendas. We are in a period of karmic review and reevaluation. It is a time of breakout or breakthrough as we integrate the karmic feedback into conscious course correction at North Node of Destiny. As past timelines are up for review, we may experience inexplicably heaviness, grief, loss, old memories resurfacing, old wounds and incomplete conversations reopen, and incomplete soul contracts come to demand their pound of flesh. These will then be tailored into the new timeline, trajectory, that we are to enter now, with both Saturn and Venus moving into Aries, Alpha, the sign of new initiations, bringing forth the wisdom of the Omega, Pisces. Venus meeting the waning moon at first gate, conjunct Saturn in the pre-dawn sky on the 24th of April, will apparently look like a cosmic smiley face. Cosmic blessings as we begin a brand new spiral of destiny and karma. May your faith be bigger than your fears. May your dreams be bigger than your doubts. Sake na. From IsisChannelings.wordpress.com. And today from Divine Sister of the Light, Kirsty Elizabeth. Timeline shifts can happen after a very intense time of energetic pressure, caused by many factors including cosmic storms, solar flares, planetary movements, and alignments or times of deep toxic cleansing. They can also be felt after extremely personal life events, which brings about a death and rebirth of the physical reality as we know it. Alternatively, these events can be prompted by deeply personal inner transformations. A timeline shift can be recognized or anticipated by those who have undertaken observation of the self and of the environment as it unfolds around them within their physical locality and their emotional life. One way to note that such energies are on the way is through recognizing the feelings that come with the process of integration. If a time arises when a sense of pause or stillness can be felt richly in the environment or deep within the soul, then it is likely a time of switchover, where we are brought to see a natural end to a chapter of life and anticipate a new opening to opportunity and manifested reality. The energetic state felt by many at mid-April 2025 has the feel of a pause between times, a phenomenon caused by the roller coaster of cosmic events, solar activity, and light code upgrades, which have been extremely intense since mid-February. The start of Taurus season at the 20th April delivers an idea of pausing to integrate the messages of these shifts as the grounding attributes associated with Taurus energy work in our favor to stabilize our sense of self as we anticipate a changeover of times and observe the new alignments at work which deliver us our altered reality. This is the work of Ascension and a simple awareness of the changes in spiritual energy felt across our environment. And today from Divine Sister of the Light Judith Kusel, when we stay centered in the open heart and in the wisdom of the soul, the insight of our intuitive knowing, we cannot do nor be other than the truth of who and what we are. This gives us the means to rise above any seeming chaos and disarray, and always return to center. In truth, there is only love, and love is the truth of who and what we are in truth, and so it is ad infinitum, from judithkusel.com. And today from Divine Sister of the Light Carolyn, 144 God Code, you are resurrecting out of suffering and being given a fresh start. The light of the truth is freeing you by showing you that you no longer need to hold back. This includes letting go of struggling under fear and worry. The old way has already ended and is neutralizing. Fun, joy, and pleasure is the new way. Breathe through any stress and anxiety to help move through these endings. Any hidden grief and pain are releasing and detoxing out. This is the catalyst that is unbinding you to begin anew. God bless you. Love, Carolyn, from 144godcode.com. And today from Divine Sister of the Light Colleen Lemma, on Thursday, April 24th, Venus, ruler of relationships and resources, Saturn, ruler of boundaries and karmic lessons, and the North Node, ruler of a new path and our destiny direction, are all coming together in dreamy Pisces. They have been traveling closely together in the sign of the fish since the beginning of April, but now they approach an exact connection. Venus rules love, partnerships, money, finances, values, and self-worth. Saturn rules responsibility, inner strength, structure, patience, reality checks, and self-mastery. The North Node rules growth, future potential, evolution, the catalyst, self-discovery, and life purpose. Together, this combination is about making conscious choices about our connection with others, embracing karmic soul lessons, reevaluating our sense of self-worth, and the potential for new beginnings. We must be honest with ourselves now. It is time to set better boundaries, make a commitment in a partnership, or end one that no longer serves our highest evolution and growth. It is time to value ourselves more, personally and professionally. It is time to connect more deeply with our inner intuition and spiritual potential. And it is time to take responsibility for our past choices based on the karmic lessons that our soul chose in this lifetime. Learn from our past and create a more fulfilling future, one that is in alignment with our highest truth. Blessings of love and light to all, from sacredsoulempowerment.com. And today from Divine Sister of the Light Leah Whitehorse, Venus conjunct North Node in Pisces. Here we are again, round 3, the third and final dance. Here is Venus standing at the dragon's head, her hands gently touching his face. The sea serpent is the keeper of holy mysteries. master of water magic, holder of the earth's memories. Pisces is where our own dream world meets the dreams of trees and stars, dolphins and eagles. Watch for dreams of a woman with knowledge to share, messages from loved ones on the other side. Make peace, love, beauty, and harmony your watchwords, with the moon also traveling through Pisces. Right now we are knee-deep in the myths and magic and the call of the wild. If you feel unsure, open your senses to the natural flow of life's tides. Watch for quiet nudges or the feeling that something or someone just called your name. Don't let your mind question so much that intuition loses its meaning. A peaceful, loving heart is the stepping stone needed to lead you out of deep waters. Be receptive to spiritual messages. Hum your favorite song to tune into the music of the spheres. Know that you wear a crown of stars, for you are loved endlessly and completely. From LeahWhitehorse.com. And today from the Tzolk'in Times, Keen 31, Blue Overtone Monkey. Tone 5, known as Overtone, swings in today with its keywords being Empower, Radiate, and Command. Day 5 of the Blue Hand Wave spell is your power up, stand tall, ditch the pity party, no weak vibes, be your own hype squad. Overtone's commanding surge charges you up, ready to rock. In this wave spell of healing and accomplishment, tap that strength to push your goals. The day's glyph is Blue Monkey, chattering with illusion, magic, and play. Monkey on Overtone, it's a wild spark. Magic gets a mega boost, but tricks lurk for the clueless. Stay sharp, don't play the fool. If you're wise, Monkey delivers enchanted moments, memories that glow. Expect fun, but keep your wits. An empowered monkey's a sly one. In this Blue Hand Wave spell, it's a playful jolt to shake up your healing path. And today from Divine Sister of the Light Christina Papa Giorgio, Blue Overtone Monkey, 5 Chuane, Keen 31, 24th of April 2025. Magical Empowerment. Keen 31 equal 4, Form, Structure, Foundation. 10, Manifestation Code on a Magic Monkey Day. 6, Heavenly Christed Code, activating our Overtone power. A date with destiny. These powerful codes aligning with the magical Overtone Monkey are empowering us to step up and claim our power as wayshowers and New Earth leaders. 9 moons ago, last galactic spin, Keen 31 occurred on the eve of the 888 Lion's Gate, reactivated through the Tzolk'in magic. Today we have the Overtone Monkey empowering us to claim our sovereignty as we pass through these potent Ascension gateways. Day 5 in the Blue Hand Wave spell of accomplishing healing on all levels through accessing greater knowledge and skills. The 5th day enables you to command magical healing power, regenerating and rising as the great and powerful magician that you are. Today's day code is opening a divine doorway for the New Earth wayshowers. Great magic is afoot. Tone of creation, Overtone Tone 5 in the spiritual realm. Action commands, power empowers, essence radiance. 5 represents the center, core purpose, foundation and central intent. It is the center of the wheel from which all the spokes emanate. This is the phase where the energy of creation returns to the center and then radiates outwards. Overtones command the unbounded. They order it to be, and so it becomes. Their power radiates from their soul essence through a pure connection to Source. This is the true source of unlimited power. The 5th day of the Blue Hand Wave spell is the one that empowers. When we give ourselves permission to receive and feel unconditional love and nurturance, we transform and become radiant beings. Which aspects of your life or outlook would you like to transform in order to feel empowered? Reclaim your full sovereignty. Command your radiance and spread your golden light. Today's question is, how can I use my inner magician to empower healing in myself and others? Am I willing to transform my life through play and spontaneity, allowing my true radiance to shine? Divine blessings for a day filled with great healing, spontaneity and laughter. Unleash your radiant magic. In la ketch a la keen. Christina White Magnetic World Bridger, Keen 66. Keen 31, Blue Overtone Monkey. The mantra, the code for today is, I am power in order to play. Commanding illusion, I seal the process of magic. With the overtone tone of radiance, I am guided by the power of self-generation. And on this powerful day of activations, transformations, and manifestations, let us know, beloved beings of light, in the comments below, what you're feeling, what you're seeing, your dreams, your visions, and your synchronicities. And if you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe and click the subscribe button below and the little bell to get notifications on future updates. And as always, we have a link in the description below to the transcriptions of today's transmissions, and we archive these on our website, primedisclosure.com. Now I'd like to take the time to thank everyone supporting us in our work and mission. It's because of your monthly pledges and donations we're able to continue our work. So if you'd like to help support our work and mission and help us continue bringing these daily transmissions to the world for free, you can make a monthly pledge to our Patreon page at whitegoldeagle.com. Or if you'd like to support our work and mission with a one-time donation, you could do so to our PayPal or Stripe accounts. Both links are at eaglelovecondor.com. Now I'd like to welcome and thank Divine Sister of the Light DJ Venus Flytrap for your pledge and support on YouTube memberships, and welcome to the tribe of the Eagle and the Condor. And now we're going to complete today's transmissions with a very powerful divine decree, Cathar, Soul Awakening. I now fully reclaim my ancient essence as a bearer of divine light. Through the emerald ray, I restore the sacred codes of my Cathar lineage. I release all implanted distortions and rise in full remembrance of my true mission. With the sword of truth and the grail of wisdom within, I walk the path of unity, healing Earth's grids and sacred sites. By divine will, I activate my role as a guardian of light. So it is, so it shall be. Thank you for joining us today, beloved beings of light. Have a most beautiful, blessed day as we continue our journey through the Ascension portal and into our new heaven upon the new earth. Keep walking gently your sacred path with heart, with peace and love in every step, and keep shining your light brightly into the night. Be sure to make this day and every day the best day ever. The Eagle and the Condor love you all. Namaste.